Ladies and gents, welcome back to Math Partake. So if you're in middle school or high school and you're taking math, you're running into adding and subtracting negative numbers a lot more often. So today I'm just going to go over how to subtract negative numbers using a number line. And really at the end of this video, it should seem very simple. Okay, so a quick outline of what this video is going to be like. I'll give you an example, which you actually already see it up there. It says 6 minus 8. And then I'll show you what your answer should look like. And then I'll show you the necessary steps to get your final answer. Okay, so let's get started. If you look here, you see example says 6 minus 8. Now, the 8 can be considered a negative because there's a minus sign right in front of the 8. And if the 6 would actually be positive. What should your answer look like? It should look like a number. Anytime you have a number and you subtract it by another number, it's going to equal a number. Now, quick note, the first term tells you where to start on the number line. The second term tells you how many spaces to move on the number line. And the operation in between the terms is going to tell you what direction to move on the number line. So if we look right here, we see the operation in the middle is a negative. That means that we're going to move to the left on the number line. If it was a positive, then that would mean that we need to move to the right on the number line. So let's look at the steps. Step number 1, you're going to label each term in your example as start or move. So we have 6 minus 8. Our 6 is the first term. So right above it, I'm going to write start. Our second term, or our next term, tells us how many spaces to move on the number line. So right above the 8, I'll write spaces to move, because 8 is our next term. Okay? Step 2, look at the operation between the 6 and the 8 and decide whether you need to move spaces to the left or to the right. This is subtraction. So right underneath, we're going to write go left. So this is almost like a roadmap that we're going to use on the number line to get our answer. Step 3 is something that I already did, and you're going to draw your number line. Now, for those of you that are not 100% sure, everything to the left of the 0 are all the numbers that are less than 0. Everything that's to the right of 0 are all the numbers that are greater than 0. And the reason why I chose to make 8 markers here and 8 markers here are just simply because if you disregard the sign, the largest number that we have is 8. So we don't really have to worry about going over or under that number. Okay? Step 4, use the number line and the labels to find your answer. So we have our labels right up here. We have start, we have go left, and we have spaces to move. So let's do that on our number line. We'll start right here at 6 because our label is telling us start at 6. And then we're going to go left. See, it says go left. 8 spaces. All right? And you can count with me if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we land on -2. That's where you stop. The final step is you're going to write the number that you land on as your answer. So we landed on -2. Because we landed on -2, that means that 6 minus 8 equals -2. That is your answer. Now, before you leave, remember, press the like button. Let me know if this video made sense to you. Subscribe to my channel and press that little bell right next to it so you get a personal heads up every time I post a video that can help you out. And of course, please leave a comment if you have any questions or topic that you'd like for me to go over. Peace and love, and I'll see you next time.